Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you guys. So, I haven't made a video, I think, in a day. Whoop whoop. Can you believe it? Um, I was missing you guys. And I've been really thinking about how I want to come back and shape my channel and what I want to talk about. And just really start out fresh after my birthday and all those good kind of things. So today I want to talk to you guys about something that I struggle with so much, and I always end up getting hurt because of this. And it's unrealistic expectations. Placing unrealistic expectations not only on myself but others. And I've just finally gotten to a point where it's like I realize that the only person that I can expect anything from is myself. The only person's actions that I can control are my own. And a lot of the times I will get into friendships, and I'm just like such an open person. I'm an open book that I'm just like, okay, you want to be friends? Well, we're best friends. And I'll tell you my whole life story. I am just like, that's a fault of mine. I open up and I trust everyone. Everyone. I will trust you because you haven't given me a reason not to. I don't go into relationships guarding my heart like I should. And because of that, because I go in and I'm so open and I have no filter and I just share, and I trust, I have put myself in a position to be harmed several times. And then I also see other people who are my friends who are struggling with it too, because they'll expect, their boyfriend or their husband to do the same thing they're doing, and that they won't do it, and they'll fall through. They will not meet their expectations, and then they're hurt and disappointed. And same here for me. Then I'm hurt and disappointed, and I'm like, well, like for instance, I'll put an example for you guys on me. With my husband, I want him to want recovery like I do. I want him to be fired up about staying sober like I am, and excited about starting this new life in recovery, right? And he's just not like I am. He's very private, very quiet about it. He's very introverted. He doesn't talk about his feelings. So when something happens and he falls back or falls, I get disappointed. And I'm like, man, but you know what? Those are just, I can't be disappointed in him because I can't make him do what I'm doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do y'all feel what I'm putting down? That's a more drastic example because that's like, we're husband and wife. And we're working through that, you guys. And I want you to know, just to report that Neil has been doing so good, that he has been active with his sponsor and making changes and going to therapy. So we're on the straight and narrow. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about some friendships that I've had in the past. And these friendships are long time friendships. I'm talking from girls that I grew up with in high school. So I had this one girl. She was my best friend since probably 7th grade. Her name was Sonia. Oh, I loved her so much. And when we graduated out of high school, she decided that she was going to become a stripper. Okay? And she still is to this day. She actually paid her way through law school, you guys. So good. And there's nothing wrong with strippers. But at this time in my life, I had these expectations set for her. And I was like disappointed, like, girl, I thought she was going to, why don't we get a job doing this together? And she had other plans, and I remember just being worried that her family would think badly of her, or that my family would think badly of her. And you know what? They didn't. And she tried to talk me into go stripping, but you know how I am. I'm so self-conscious. I could never do that. I was like, oh no, girl. Oh no. And back then I was skinny, and I've never been comfortable enough with my body to do that. So I was disappointed, and that was like a way I set myself up, because again, I can't expect anything from her, right? Let me think of another example that I can use that. Okay, here's just like a generic example. A lot of the times in friendships, you guys, we don't have good communication with each other. And that's one of the main things that I try to stress to people. If you're not communicating with me, I cannot read your mind. I do not know that you're upset with me or I've hurt you if you do not tell me. I do not know that you feel neglected or left out unless you tell me. Communication in friendships is so, so important. And I always try to stress to the people that I'm friends with that there's an open line of communication. If you ever need to talk to me, you can call me, you can text me, whichever one you feel more comfortable with, and I will hear you out. I will listen to what you have to say, and I will try to make it right. Because today, in my life today, instead of continuing on and in drama and he said, she said, and let me hurt this person, I would rather just say, you know what? What can I do to make it better? What can I do to change this and help this friendship survive? Because I care about the people in my life. And so, but then on the flip side of that, some people, you guys, just are not meant to be friends. Some people are just there for a season. They come, my mom used to say the saying, they're there for a reason, only for a season. And you learn from them, and then they go on their way. And that's okay too. I've gotten to a point in my recovery, guys, where if someone doesn't want to be my friend, or they can't see my heart, or they're misconstruing something, I'm not going to beat my head into the wall trying to prove it to them or show them. All I can do is be me, and this is me, But in that same situation, I set myself up to be hurt because I opened myself up to these people who I trust, and I share these intimate things with them, and I talk to them about things that maybe I wouldn't talk to anybody else about. And so what I've learned since making my YouTube channel is that I've got to guard my heart, and I've got to be very picky and choosy of who I let that close to me. Every time that I have like a friendship that kind of goes south, it makes me think. It makes me wonder, like, what is it? Something I'm doing? Am I a bad person? Have I done something to hurt this person? And you guys, I go over it and over it and over it in my mind, and I'm not doing anything wrong. I just want to help other people and be their friend. And if somebody doesn't get along with me, that's okay. I've really been like looking at my behavior the last like couple of days, and when I trust somebody and I talk with them in private, it's because I trust them and I talk to them in private. I don't talk ill will about anybody or bash them. If we're talking about somebody's recovery, yeah, I talk about it like, hey, yeah, they need to get serious. If they don't, that's not going to work out. They're going to die. Like, that's not talking bad about people. And anybody who knows me knows that. It makes me sad when I see people that I thought were like, knew me better, and then they're like shifted. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's the thing. Just right there, I said it. I had expectations on those people that they were going to be the same way I was, the same kind of friend I am. And they ended up not being, and that's okay. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I want you guys to know, like, I set myself up for hurt so much. And by having a channel, you guys, and sharing so openly about my life and sharing with you guys my struggles, my insecurities, I open myself up to criticism. I open myself up to people making fun of me. I open myself up to people attacking my family, my husband, my son, my mothering, everything. And people are very, very critical of me. Very critical of me. And those same people that are very critical of me, I want them to take a look at themselves and be the same kind of critical they are on me to themselves. You know, I work so hard to build relationships with my subscribers, you guys. But I'm going to tell y'all, over the last month, I've learned a lot. And I can't be getting close to anybody else, you know, that close personally. I hate that. I hate that because I'm such a, I want to get to know my subscribers. I want to know if you guys are staying sober. I want to know how y'all's recovery is doing. I want to hear about how you're making it. This is so awesome. I have to change the subject a little bit. On vacation, I talked to Jeremy, my friend Jeremy from YouTube. And Jeremy, you guys, came to me 2-3 months ago because he had seen a comment I had left on one of Derek's channels, Derek Lambert's channel. And he was like, hey, can you help me find treatment? And I was like, sure. So I gave him my number and I was helping him try to find a place for him to go. Well, he ended up not going that route, but he did end up getting sober and getting a sponsor and going to meetings. And now he's got, I think, 24 days sober. And so it's really difficult, you guys, when you're working with addicts and alcoholics, because you don't hear a lot of people get sober. You know, it's a lot of just chaos and sadness and people relapsing, people dying. And so when someone gets sober and they're going and they're taking that first step into willingness, I've got to put, like, Jeremy, I am so damn proud of you. Like, fuck yeah, man. He deserves this, you guys. He deserves to have sobriety. He deserves to have a good life. You know, his kids deserve him to be present. And so when I hear about somebody getting sober and doing the damn thing, it, like, literally, oh, it's so awesome to hear because I don't normally hear that. I'm always hearing the bad stuff, you know? But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys about unrealistic expectations and how, you know, it's easy to place them on others, but let's give each other a break. You know, like, the only person I can expect anything from, and I'm talking to myself, the only thing I can expect anything from is me. I know the kind of person I am, and if I can't expect anybody to be the same way I am. You feel me? So I just wanted to make a video about that because it's something that I've been struggling with for a long, long time. And I thought maybe you guys could relate. So again, congratulations, Jeremy. I'm so freaking proud of you. If any of you guys have gotten sober in the last 6 months and I don't know about it, comment down below. Let me know how it's going. Let me know what inspired you to make the change, and I'll talk to you guys later.